Hello, everyone. I am the Psychic Profiler Tarot. I'm your host, Zejewels. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your likes and your comments and your subscribes. I really appreciate it. Thank you for helping my small business here. Today we're doing air signs, so we're going to do Libra and the light side, the lighter aspect of the Libra sign. So, thank you for all your support in my channel. I really do appreciate it. Um, if you feel inclined to donate, look to the description box below, and all the information will be there for Cash App or PayPal. Or if feel inclined to donate to my fundraiser on Facebook, the link is down there as well. If you like my readings, just hit the subscribe button, and you'll get all of my readings. So let's get into it for the Gemini lights, or the Libra light side. I just got done with Gemini. So Libra, the light side of Libra. High vibing Libras. What do we got here for high vibing Libras? High vibing Libras. High vibing Libras. High vibing Libras. Let's see here. Actually, Heavenly Father, please bless this reading. Please give clear and accurate answers. Archangel Michael, I call upon you for protection. Anybody sending anything negative our way, please return that to sender with a divine kick in the tailpipe. So, high vibing Libras. Something's going on in the summer. This summer. So something's happening this summer. High vibing Libras. We've got wise salt, using wisdom. Use your wisdom. Wisdom is, or wise salt is, when you add salt to something, it enhances the flavor. And wise salt, let's see here. Wise salt is wisdom, grit, and preservation. So salt is used for preserving. So there might be something that you need to preserve or protect, using your wisdom. Let's see here. And we have autumn. So something also could be happening in this autumn. Autumn that's let's see here. Could be creative energy, could be sexual energy, could be grounding. Autumn is the culmination, the broad view, in generosity. In alchemical terms, autumn is the denouement of Earth's grand narrative. It is the symbol of culmination, harvesting, and resolution. The story of our year finds closure and we begin to look toward the horizons of the next one. It is likely this card will appear as an indicator of efforts culminating, of hard work paying off, of fruit hanging low for the taking. Gratitude and generosity are the spirits of the season, so share the wealth of your fortune. Looking back, you realize many hands and hearts have helped you along the way. Holding tight to your bounty won't do any good. The alchemist shares their wisdom and wealth. They offer their boons back to the world as part of the ongoing cycle. Being like an autumnal tree, come to the fruition and then release. So we got wisdom and sharing the wisdom. So there's something that you need to share with the world regarding your wisdom. Perhaps writing a book. Perhaps it's sharing wisdom to your loved ones. It's hard work that pays off. The seeds that you sown in summer might be the ones that you collect in the autumn. Could be anything really. The chakras are aligned. I believe your chakras are aligned because they're all not scattered or anything like that. So you're grounded. You've got a good sense of what's going on. So, or something might be happening in autumn. So, whatever it is that you've sown and planted, you're going to sow in the autumn. And find fulfillment. All right, let's see here. What's this? What's the wisdom? What have they learned to share? Clearance. You've learned how to clear your energy. 7 of Bows. So you've cleared your energy. You've made a clearance. It's a time to make decisions and choose priorities. Focus on what you really need in your life, but what it's time to dispose of and cut away, especially if it's worn out and broken or no longer meets your needs on the journey of life. So perhaps this is a metaphorical way of telling you to weed your garden. So if you planted something, obviously you need to tend to it. And by doing so, you need to metaphorically weed your garden, take out what doesn't resonate with you or your goal, what you're trying to grow, and clear that away so it doesn't choke out the plants that you're trying to grow. And looking into new areas of study is also important. Find out or study new ways of clearing out. Perhaps you need to do some reading and enhance your wisdom as part of the process of using your wisdom in the autumn to share. So perhaps there's a little bit of more learning that you have to do. 7:17 on the clock. And we have the Page of Vessels, the Otter. Now the Otter flipped over in reverse. The Otter in reverse is emotionally vulnerable, easily swayed, or selfishly absorbed in her own troubles. Someone who lives only in the imagination, refuses to listen, jealousy or flattery. Also in the upright is conflict resolution. So perhaps this you have to get rid of those things and clear those aspects of yourself away. Get out of your head and out of your imagination, because imagination will only go so far if you don't have the work to back it. Let's see here. And then in that you'll find your happiness, your ultimate happiness. And it could be with a lover. So, and the sun is going to shine down on your situation, and you'll find yourself at a rebirth. So that enlightening you. You got the fire within your heart, that passion within your heart. Your heart is shining down on something that you're growing, but you need to clear away that what doesn't serve you anymore, and that will lead to you to your happiness. And you've got to clear away, get out of your head. Don't think, flights of fancy. 9:09 on the clock. Flights of fancy, like living in your head, as opposed to actually physically living, because, well, we got to physically live. A rebirth. There's going to be a rebirth regarding a lover situation. There's a lot of emotion in this reading, a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So you might be connecting with the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But your happiness it will be a result of the culmination of what you put into it now. So absolutely learn and continue to learn and grow and evolve. But don't go get so wrapped up in your head learning that you forget to weed your garden and tend to your crops. because it's like, okay, I'm growing this particular plant and I need to read up and study on it. But meanwhile, while you're studying on how to properly care for it, you're focused and getting all in your head about, dreaming about how what it's going to be like when this plant, comes to a full fruition, and that you neglect the weeds, you neglect to clear away the things that would threaten to choke it out, and you won't either get very good crop, or the plant will ultimately die and wither away. And if you want something to sow in the autumn, then that's something that you need to really consider doing, clearing away so you have a bountiful harvest. Use your wisdom and use what you have and continue to learn. All right, what else we got? Mourning. Otherwise, you're going to be mourning a loss. You're going to be Seven of Vessels. You're going to be at a loss. You'll be, all those cups are empty. So you've got all this emotion going on, putting forward to these seeds that you're sowing, and it could be a seed you're sowing for a love connection, and you're realizing that this, love connection is your happiness, and using your wisdom to go forth and move forward for a rebirth. But like I said, you need to weed your garden, weed your garden. You gotta be a seer in your own story. You've got to be able to manifest what it is that you want by thinking and doing, because thinking and doing go hand in hand. All right, one last card to close this out. The Ace of Vessels, the waters of life. You've got a cup that you want to offer somebody. It's a new beginning in love. A new beginning in love. But you've got to, perhaps you're manifesting this love, and this is the work that you're doing, using your wisdom to do so for this rebirth. And you're realizing that your heart's desire, you're realizing the truth of the situation. Or perhaps you're waiting for the sun to come out and, help nurture the plants in your garden, using fire and water elements to nurture your garden. Fire and water, the sun and the water elements to nurture the seeds that you've planted in the summer, so you can have a bountiful harvest and be able to share that love, share that wisdom that you learned from your experiences and from what you've learned with everyone else, whether it's a literal garden or a metaphorical one. And there's possibly going to be a reunion of some kind. Let's get one more card to close this out. You'll find your way home. Home is where your heart is. Home is where you lay your head. So whatever definition you have of home, you will be returning to it, or someone will, who's you're going to reunite with, are going to find your way home. Perhaps your home is a person. Perhaps it's a place. Perhaps it's a thing. Perhaps it's, in your favorite place that you want to go where you find solace and comfort. Perhaps it's, your favorite store, or, your favorite beach to sit at, your favorite place to sit outside. Or maybe it's just your physical home. Either way, someone or something is coming home to you. Or either you're going home, or someone's coming home. And there's a man and a woman right there on each side. Man and a woman. And look at her belly, she's pregnant. So somebody might be coming home, and someone might be making a baby. So this is your reading. Thank you for joining me in this. Again, if you feel inclined to donate, please look to the description box below. And I'm going on to the Libra shadow side. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for being here.